escalation further is now on them. Okay, the Pakistanis have to make a judgment call how far they want to escalate it. We don't want to go all the way, but if push comes to shove and we have to, then we have to. I mean, options in any hot zone where people are being killed. I can tell you one thing which is pretty discriminatory. A missile is not, okay. But if you go to a couple with their children having bhelpuri and then strip them to see if they're circumcised and then shoot them in the head,
exactly.
There's no. I mean,
I completely agree with you that this was very, very personal.
So I don't want to assume that in a bomb strike that absolutely no other person can be killed, because remember, all the civilians there also know that these are terror camps. Everybody knows Murid K. Okay, it's an economy that runs. Okay, it's like buying an AK-47 in Afghanistan. You can get one. It's an economy that runs. In fact, you can probably buy an Apache helicopter in Afghanistan if what the Americans have left behind is true. So this point. Okay, Major Shah is with us. Major Shah, here we are. Okay, Okay, not with us. We'll get him back at some stage. But Ajay Jandial hopefully is going to be joining us back. He is in Akhnur reporting for where the reports that we've been coming from Poonch, from Uri, from Kupwara, from Akhnur is that it's become quieter now that the sun is up. And dawn is turning into morning, that have been quietened. If you have just woken up this morning, India has struck 9 terror camps inside POK and Pakistan, including places like Murid K, Bhavalpur and Sialkot, which are in Pakistan. There has been heavy shelling that is being exchanged across the LOC, to the extent I know only across the LOC. That we can verify because our people are hearing it on the ground. That shelling went on from about 2:30 till about 4:35 in the morning India time. There was a total blackout imposed on the Pakistan side of the LOC. Emergency orders are in force and the entire Pakistani airspace is closed. All civilian flights in Pakistan to and fro and within are all cancelled. Northern and Western Indian airports have been closed. That includes Amritsar, Chandigarh, Dharamshala, Leh and Srinagar. Bikaner is also included in that list. Now, subsequently that shelling has now petered out, is reduced. Whether it's a lull, whether we are done, difficult to say right now. One would have to assume that it's a bit of a lull. There are all sorts of other reports going around, which are, I'm getting them just like you are, that these many people have been killed and these many aircraft were employed and these many aircraft have been shot down. I can tell you it is reasonable to think that almost the entire Pakistani Air Force would have been scrambling at 2 a.m. last night and they would have all been in the air. It is reasonable to conclude that a large number of Indian Air Force squadrons would have also been in the air, and every inch of Pakistani airspace would have been monitored, not only via satellite but via AWACS, infrared, everything you have of anything that they launched, we would have been real-time tracking. So that's a reasonable conclusion. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. Now, whether actual combat has taken place, dogfights have taken place, or indeed something has been shot at or shot down, it's very speculative right now. There is no confirmation on this. There are casualties, including civilian casualties, that have taken place on the Indian side on the LOC last night. Whether those casualties are fatalities or large in number, again, it is still too early to say. It's not zero. Injuries have indeed happened because the Pakistanis, of course, have been shelling known civilian targets. They've also been shelling military targets. Now,